Hello and welcome. In this quick explainer, we're diving straight into the UltraPro S100 system. My goal here is to get you from unboxing to fully operational in, well, record time. So, let's get started.
I promise, in just the next few minutes, you're going to learn everything you need to know to connect the hardware, get into the software, and actually generate your very first patient report. We're all about speed and clarity today.
Okay, first things first, let's get the physical system all hooked up. The great thing about the UltraPro S100 is just how simple it is. It really just comes down to what we call the 3-cable setup.
So these are the only 3 connections you need to worry about. You've got the special HS link cable for the amplifier, a totally standard USB for the computer, and of course the power cable. We're just going to connect them one by one.
Step 1 is all about connecting the amplifier. So go ahead and grab that high-speed link cable. One end plugs right into the amplifier itself, and the other end goes into the port labeled A-Link on the base unit. Simple as that.
All right, next up, we need to get the base unit talking to your computer. Just grab a standard USB 2.0 cable. You'll notice it has 2 different ends. The squarish one, that's the Type B, plugs into the back of the base unit. The flat, rectangular one you see everywhere, the Type A, that just goes into any open USB port on your computer. And boom, you've created that data pathway.
And for our final hardware step, let's give it some juice. The power cord connects to the power inlet on the back of the base unit. Now, it's really important that the other end gets plugged into a proper hospital-grade outlet. Just make sure your other cables are snug before you plug this one into the wall.
Okay, moment of truth. Power on the base unit. What you're looking for is the little green on LED on the amplifier to light up. When you see that green light, you know everything is connected perfectly and you are good to go. See? Hardware's done. Now that everything's connected, we can jump over to the software. And the very first step before any exam is, of course, entering your patient's information.
Creating a new patient file could not be easier. You can either just hit the F1 key on your keyboard, or you can click the New Patient button you see on the screen. The system only needs 3 things to get started: a patient ID, their last name, and their first name. Just fill those in, click OK, and it takes you straight to the test selection screen.
All right, our hardware is humming along and our patient is loaded into the system. It is time for the fun part. Let's actually run a diagnostic exam with the UltraPro S100.
So this chart breaks down how you pick your test, and you'll see a pattern here. For both motor and sensory nerve conduction studies, the process is pretty much identical. You pick the left or right side and the body region. Click on the nerve you want, then just double-click MNC for motor or SNC for sensory. A little different for needle EMG. You'll click the EMG icon first, then select your muscle and double-click the test. Super intuitive.
Now, once you're actually in the test screen, getting data is all about the stimulator probe. You use the little wheel on the probe to dial the intensity up or down, and then you just press the wheel in like a button to deliver a single stimulation. When you're ready to move to the next spot, you can press the trace down key or just use button A on the probe itself. Oh, and a pro tip, if you're getting a weak signal, which can happen a lot with sensory tests, just hit the average function key. It'll clean that reading right up for you. And just like that, you've collected all the data you need. The very last thing we need to do is wrap up the visit and get that official report generated.
Wrapping everything up is just a quick 3-step process. First, you'll click Exit Test to get back to the main menu. Second, click that report icon and the system will instantly create a Microsoft Word document with all the results. And finally, and this is a really key step for data integrity, when you click New Patient to start your next exam, the system will automatically save all the data and securely close out the visit you just finished.
And that's really it. From just 3 cables all the way to a complete saved report, you now have the entire workflow down for the UltraPro S100.